The wait time for an ambulance stretched to as long as an hour in some cases this week in more than a dozen cities all across Tarrant County. We went right to MedStar to ask what the problem is here. They tell us operations, first of all, are mostly back to normal. Jason Allen live in Fort Worth tonight. So you found out when we talk about cases, there were heart attack patients here, there were accident victims involved, all waiting in some of the cases that we talk about, right?
Right, Doug, and this could have happened really on any case, any call that came in, just depending on when it was and where it was. The cyber attack that happened here, it took away MedStar's ability to see on a computer where all of their paramedics and ambulances were at any time. So they were down to maps and radios and even pen and paper just to figure out where to send crews.
The ransomware attack on the network from MedStar Mobile Health, discovered a week ago, had serious impacts for days. Call information from the fire department shared with CBS 11 notes a sick person on Monday. 1 hour on scene for firefighters with no MedStar. At a major accident on Sunday where the victim had a head injury after being hit by a car, firefighters were told MedStar was still 5 to 7 minutes out, a half hour after the accident happened.
We literally were using maps to be able to track where the ambulances were based on our last radio communication with them and what they told us.
Matt Zavadsky told us MedStar was forced to create and then reconnect an entire secure system to get operations back online. In the meantime, firefighters were having to do their best to keep patients stable.
It puts a real strain on our system and our ability to provide good care to the citizens that we serve.
That's because during delays, firefighters were at calls longer. In Burleson, they turned to using mutual aid in some cases if ambulance from other providers were available to get to patients faster. Burleson said they offered staff to help MedStar. Fort Worth told me it offered their computer systems to help track ambulances or use their backup dispatch site or stage ambulances at fire stations.
I don't think they realized that it was going to be such a long, drawn-out period of time, but I don't think any of those options that they were up for.
MedStar told me with different computer systems here versus the fire department that the disruption of all of that would have caused even more challenges to an already challenging situation. They said that they did look at what they called a handful of cases with hour-long delays. They don't believe, looking clinically at those, that anybody suffered a worse outcome because they had to wait longer. But Doug, there is still concern tonight for what could have happened and also for having a more robust backup system should something like this happen again.
Yeah, I mean, they're the first ones that'll obviously step up and tell you time is everything when it comes to trying to save lives. Jason, thank you for looking into it.